Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Azamat the Professional Murzakanov.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, this round is now underway as we get another look at Kevin Trailblazer Holland. And this is a guy who has accomplished a whole lot in a short amount of time in the UFC. Certainly he had a big year when he fought 5 times in a calendar year, but it wasn't until he dropped down to welterweight that he started to realize legitimate success. A lot of people feel like he is destined now to move his way into the top 5, and that quest continues in earnest with this matchup tonight. Looked like that body kick got home. Lands a big right hand early. All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early, and he did not miss with that one, DC.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here, because this is not only damaging, but it keeps him at the range at which that he wants to fight. Lands a nasty body kick.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So... Oh, he's wobbled now. Ooh. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip.
Oh, nice.
So he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Listen, protect yourself. You got to protect
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Holland gets caught by that straight punch there.
Those are big strikes.
Single collar tie.
He's so committed to body punching.
True on the double leg. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Drives the shin into the rib. Great body kick.
That punch no good.
Look at that. He can't even stand.
You gotta move. Listen to my voice. You gotta move.
Hook, that'll land. Oh, almost like he saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the in swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up. Oh!
Back to the feet. Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. He's got to start to protect it.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Holland. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside.
Big shot on the feet. Side control now. Holland's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Nice shots landing from the top position. Now he's got good body position, yo. Oh, nice elbow.
Holland gets back up. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Straight down the middle. I need more of that.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Nice job by him defensively there. Just misses with that one.
Relax. Keep those hands high.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean.
Great shot.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really started to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up.
Keep moving. Cover up.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Listen, you gotta control the hands. Hand control. Hand control. Grab those wrists.
Great shot from the top position.
Great shot.
Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early. In the half guard, getting him out here. He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
Oh, that couldn't have felt good as it lands the knee to the body.
Fight back. Fight back.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Kevin Holland gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Holland's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Oh, that's gotta be it. Come on.
That is so deep. That'll count.
No way. He got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. Fight looked done, but he lets the fight on.
On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Finish that choke.
Working hard to finish this rear naked choke. He's doing a really good job of trying to get that choke arm under the neck. Then he'll lock his hands to get that finish.
Trying to get under the chin. And there it is!
Oh, goodness.
The winner by submission.
What a fight! What a fight!
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.